My favorite subject in school would have to be religion.
Biology.
Sociology.
It's probably language arts.
English, I think, because I remember always getting A's in English, followed by PE. I loved PE. I was very active.
My teacher made it really about caring about history and where we come from, you know, what we can change for the future, what do we have to do so that history doesn't repeat itself if it's negative.
Funny thing, my favorite subject in school used to be language arts or English, like writing. I love to write stories and stuff like that, but I never passed grade 10. So yeah, I don't know. Phys ed, no question. Phys ed, I hated phys ed. Math and science, but guess what? Went all the way to grade 12 in that. Woo woo.
Math, hands down. Hate math class.
Pre-calculus.
Economics, which is what I did when I got to university, so that makes no sense.
My high school experience was overall really good. I was just kind of a student. I was just kind of there. I just kind of floated around.
My school experience was okay. It was good. It was normal. I wasn't a popular kid. Don't think I was a loser.
Oh boy. I went to a boarding school in Nigeria, a private boarding school. And it was unlike anything you have ever seen or heard about before. We were a crazy bunch of kids, like students fighting with teachers, like boys like breaking into girls' hostel, girls breaking into boys' hostel. Like, it was crazy. It was fun, but it was very crazy.
I would say bad. Definitely was not considered good. I was probably floated between neutral. Either you didn't know who I was or I was a bad kid.
I was a good student.
I'd say I was a good student. I tried to do not bad at classes, so.
I was a neutral student. Like, I was neither good nor bad.
I was a really good student until like grade 11. And then if I didn't like the subject, I would skip a lot.
The most scary thing I heard in school was when I heard the news about 9/11.
I remember my senior year of high school, we did this thing called the 30-hour famine. So we had these like giant sumo suits, and I guess it was just too much for one of my classmates, and she got hit and she actually ended up getting a concussion and ended up going to the hospital.
And my school was also kind of like hidden in the bushes. So we were kind of just like caged in this school. Like, we weren't allowed to like leave the school gates and stuff. And the area that we were, because it was bushes, there were so many scary stories that we would always hear about, like rituals, like, or like spirits in the school, people being possessed in my school, like. So there's not one scary thing in particular that I remember. There's just like a bunch.
I wish I had taken driver's ed in school.
I wish I was not here. Like, I feel like I was a very good student.
To join drama or acting. I never actually did that in high school.
Go to school, graduate on time. That's what I wish I would have done.
Right across from the school was a place called Johnny's, another place called Dairy Whip, and that place was pretty bumping. There was a lot of good food.
We usually hit up Garbanzos on wing night on Wednesdays.
Garden City, and then like in the summertime, we would go to KP.
Not very many, but there are a few that I do keep in contact with. We're not close, but we still talk. We are friends on Facebook with most of them.
Unfortunately, I would say no. Most of my close friends right now are friends that I met after university.
I would say like 80% of them I'm still in contact with.
Well, I am actually. A lot of my really close friends, I don't see them too often.
One of my best friends from primary school is actually here in Winnipeg. Oh, not right now, but she's based in Winnipeg.
I was on the honor roll a lot. I had a baby in grade 10, and I still graduated at 17 on time with all my friends.
Winning the award for Best Performance in a Canadian Short at the Hollywood North Film Festival.
greatest accomplishment in school was when I was in elementary school. But I had a story published in a creative writing book that was published across Canada, and yeah, so I think that was my greatest moment.
My best accomplishment in school was probably, finishing off my grade 12 year with honor roll.
Being an actress, which I'm kind of starting to slowly live.
I would have loved to have been an archaeologist.
I wanted to be a famous chef.
I wanted to be a storm chaser so bad. I was obsessed with the movie Twister. I find out years later that apparently you gotta be really good at math to chase tornadoes, and we know me and math, we don't really work. So I was like, yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
I wanted to be a teacher. I liked being the boss, and I wanted to be bossy. Other than that, I thought that maybe I would be a good actress.
Tamagotchis are so trendy.
Tie-dye was popular. You know, like when you'd shave your head and had the long shaggy, that was popular. Red tab Levi jeans, Club Monaco sweatshirts, Guess sweatshirts. Name brands were really popular when I was a kid. I don't know if that's trendy or not, but those were the things that were cool.
These things called wheelies, we thought they were the coolest thing. And our school actually ended up banning them because kids would hit parked cars.
I hated working with others. I still do.
Most definitely when I'm on my own, I am more creative.
I think I would be most creative with a team. I need that feedback and that energy from other people.
By myself, I found team projects in school were the worst thing to do because you never had everybody doing the same amount of work, and you always had slackers and people that didn't want to contribute, and I was not a slacker, so often I ended up doing a lot.